Hi guys, been a little minute. I took a slight break, but I'm back and I am so happy to be making videos again. So I took about 2.5 weeks off. In my last video, if you see at the very end, my mom was sending me pictures of this cat that she found at work, and she really took to the cat. It was skittish at first, but then once it got over like being scared and stuff, my mom picked her up. She took her to the vet, and the vet told us that she is pregnant. So we have been caring for her for a little over a week now, and yeah, she is going to be giving birth any minute now. The vet told us that last week, like, oh, it's either gonna be this week or next. So I'm guessing either late tonight or tomorrow we're gonna have a couple little baby kitties running around here, but there's really no telling just yet. So I have been dealing with that. I've been pretty busy with work, with both of my jobs. I took some time over the past couple of weeks to not only reflect on my summer so far, but on my year. The year is more than halfway over at this point, which is absolutely crazy. I cannot believe that we are closer to 2020 than we were to 2018 at this point now. I decided that for today's video that I wanted to do a summer bucket list. And I know you're thinking like, oh, summer is half gone now. Like, there's literally a little over a month left. I thought of 10 things that I really want to do before this summer is over. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Okay, so some of my goals are super simple, and then a couple of them are a little more unattainable or might be a challenge, but I'm up to it, and I would like to make videos of all, if not most, of these challenges so that I can keep like a record for myself that I'm actually setting my mind to these specific goals and actually following through with them. So the first thing I have on my list is to have like kind of an adult slumber party, and by that I mean like hella pillows, comfy, like in the living room, big TV, movie marathon, chick flicks, like wine slushies, adult beverages, and pizza or Chinese or sushi or whatever else, and me and my close friends, and no phones. And I say no phones because it's really important to me now that I feel like, you know, my friends and I are older, we're all adults now, we got our own things going on, most of them have kids, and it's like things are crazy. So I want just a full night of just us enjoying each other's company. So I would love to have like a basket, put all the phones in the basket. We'll have like a 10-minute check-in period, like once or twice throughout the night, where we can like go on our phones, check in, whatever. And then I would just like it to be me and my best friends and some chick flicks and some junk food and my vlog camera, and just have like a really chill night. And I think everybody needs that every once in a while. Maybe we'll get some face masks, like the whole 9 yards, braid each other's hair. Like, I want this to be like slumber parties we used to have back in the day before technology took over and before we all became adults and responsibility took over. I think that would be really fun. So I'm gonna make it my goal to plan and host an adult slumber party before the summer is over. So the next thing I would really like to do, and this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but I would love to have like a big redneck slip and slide. And by that I mean, my cousin Bree and I were on Twitter the other day, and we saw this video of like these people like out in the country, and they had like a big huge tarp, and they had like water and mud on it and soap like to like make it slippery, and they were holding on, and they were on floats, and they were holding on to the back of a four-wheeler, and the four-wheeler's just slinging them down this slip and slide. And we have a tarp, We have soap, we have water, we have the ability to get mud, and we have this space. Our aunt actually lives out in the country, huge acres and acres, and I think it would be freaking hilarious to have a day again with some of my friends where we can just step away for a couple of hours and just get messy. And we can even like throw some paint up in there, make it colorful. Like, I think that would be really fun. And then third on my list, which actually we could maybe even knock out with number 2, is I wanted to a messy twister video slash challenge slash whatever you want to call it. And I just think it would be so fun to have a day where we can just get messy. You know what I mean? Like, act like kids and be covered in food and paint and mud and water and just have a field day, literally like a field day. And maybe even like add some shots in the mix and like make it really fun. Like, I don't know, I just really want to plan a day where we can do something like that. So yeah, keep reminding me about the messy day down in the comments, because that's one of the ones I think we could probably make happen. So number 4 on my list is I really want to go back to California. And I know I've been saying that for months, and it's just been heavy on my mind lately. I feel like my soul just like needs some West Coast sunshine, and I've just been plotting and trying to figure out like a plausible way that I may be able to make that happen. So planning for the end of this month, maybe beginning of next month, if I can even make it happen at all. But before the year is up, I definitely need to spend some time in California. So I put it on my summer bucket list to just make sure that it's like right in the beginning of my mind. And yeah, I really miss Cali, and I think it would do me some good to go there for a little bit. So number 5 on my list is that I would really love to camp out on the trampoline one night. I have a trampoline in my backyard that has like a net, so I think it'd be really cool to like put comforters and sheets and like make it into like a cave, and like one on the top so like no bugs can get in, and like string lights up, and maybe like get a projector or something, and like, or a computer or something, and make a TV so that we could just like watch movies and just camp out on a night when it's not raining, because it's been raining a lot here in Florida. It's like nasty outside right now, and I think that would be just like a perfect, and I've been wanting to do this for years. Like, I have always said that I want to camp out on the trampoline one night. I've come pretty close a few times in the past, but I always end up in the house by the end of it because Florida and bugs, and it's just not a good situation. But if we really like make a cocoon out of it, I think that would be a really fun thing to do. So before the summer is over, I definitely need a theme park day. It's been really hot lately, and going out in the heat and like being outside and being at a theme park and standing in line for hours, that's just sounds like a freaking nightmare. So I haven't been back to Universal probably in a couple of months, but I do have a pass that I pay for every month, so I definitely would like to utilize that very soon. And I know I kind of shit on Disney sometimes, but I would like to go back to Disney and just like go with someone who maybe has been there more times than I have, since I've been an adult or old enough to like comprehend that I'm at Disney. I've only been there twice, so it might be fun, you know, to just go there with like my friends. I have a couple friends that work there, so to make a day out of Disney, I think that might be fun. So theme park day or 2 is on the list for this summer. So the 7th thing that I would really love to do this summer is dance in the rain. And we have plenty of days where it's pouring outside, but there's been a lot of lightning, and I don't really want to mess with all that because lightning is dangerous. So on a day where it's just strictly raining, pouring down, like downfall, I want to go outside and just dance and play in the rain like I used to when I was young, because that used to be one of my favorite things in the world to do. And I don't know, I've been feeling really nostalgic over the last couple of weeks, and I really just want to do things that I know make my heart happy. So dancing in the rain is definitely something I'm gonna make some time for. Number 8 on my list, and this is gonna go hand in hand with my best friend. I am calling him out, Jose Soto. And I really want to dance this summer and like be the student instead of the teacher for once. I took a class at One Vibe back in January in Jacksonville, which is like a really cool studio. Check them out if you live in Florida. They have a bunch of like adult hip-hop classes twice a week. And I have only been once, and I would really love to go back again with like a group of my dance friends that I like went to high school with, grew up with. And I would also love for my best friend to host a heels class, because I've never taken a heels class like formally. And yeah, I need to dance. I feel like I'm getting so old and dance used to be like my everything. And I mean, it's nice to have a break, because when you teach and when you choreograph, that takes up a lot of time. I had a lot of pieces in our show this past April, and I needed that break. But if I take too much of a break, I feel like I'm being unproductive with my creativity, and I don't want to be like that. So yeah, dancing. I need to dance very soon. So number 9 on my list is to take a road trip somewhere that I have never been before. So I took that road trip home from New York in May, and that was really fun, but I want to go somewhere with the purpose of exploring a new place. So we were supposed to go to the Keys last month. That fell through. That really sucks. But I would love to make some time to do a weekend trip somewhere brand new, just me and my friends, because the goal, as you can see with most of my bucket list points, are just to spend some time with friends, because these are the years that we are going to remember. You only get to live your 20s once, so I want to make sure that I'm doing that to the fullest. So any of my friends that are watching this that are down to take a mysterious road trip with me somewhere, let me know, because I think that would be really fun. So number 10 on my bucket list is just to do something good for my soul, and I am going to leave that open to interpretation for you. It is open to interpretation for me. What I mean by that is that I have just been in a rut lately and have been feeling really uninspired, and I don't like feeling like that. Everything I do in life inspires me to one degree or another. People in my life inspire me, and lately I've just been kind of not feeling it. And I think maybe completing the other points on my list will satisfy number 10, but I really just feel like in the next month I need to do something good for my soul. So I put that on my list to remind me to just stay consistent and hold myself accountable to these little goals that I set, these fun little things I want to do, and hopefully you guys will do that for me too. And yeah, that's about all that I could think without getting like really crazy with it. But I just wanted to keep it as simple as possible, as fun as possible, things that I could use for content, things that I can use to reconnect or connect with my friends, and just have a good summer as we go into my favorite time of year, which is like fall and winter, and start fresh when 2020 rolls around very, very soon here. But yeah guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around while I figured myself out and took a little break. I am back now. We are good. I'm excited to see what the rest of the summer holds, what the rest of this year holds, and I'm sure we'll be having this talk in about 6 months when I make my end of the year recap video. If you like this video, if you think this is a cool idea, and if you're excited to see how many of my summer goals I can hit in the next month and a half, give this video a thumbs up so that I know that you are with me and that you are enjoying this content. Please don't forget to subscribe before you leave my channel and click that little bell so that you are the first to know when I upload. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. And I will see you on Thursday. Bye. 2019.